So let's go ahead, let's get started. As was mentioned here, thank you for inviting us here today. My name is William Gallagher. I am one of the senior market analysts here from Market Traders Institute. Fortunately, I do have a little bit of time here today. I'm going to show you here how you can use technology. Market Traders Institute, we are a big technology and education company. Show you how to use technology, specifically our Ultimate Market Scanner, to not only help you find your next trade, but I'm also going to show you some trading strategies here today on how you can use the scanner, also with some analysis to also set up your next opportunity here. Now, we are going to go in. Obviously, the markets are closed right now, but I am going to pull up the market scanner here in just a second. We will go in. I actually am going to show you a couple opportunities that are going on right now. But what I do want to let everybody know that anything that I show you here today, do not take this as investment advice. I will walk you through several trade examples that have happened in the past and some that could be happening right now. But ultimately, anything I show you here today, when you do decide to make a trade, that decision is yours and yours alone. So, quick second here before we jump in here, let me just give you a little bit about my background here. I am one of the senior market analysts here at Market Traders Institute. I do have several years of experience in trading in these markets. I also work for several different financial companies. I also am a student of Market Traders Institute. So the scanner here and some of these techniques I'm showing you here today I actually have learned through Market Traders Institute. Now, for those of you that might be brand new, you might not have seen my other colleague Joe, who was talking earlier here today, but a little bit about Market Traders Institute. Like I said, we are an education and technology company. We are located in Orlando, Florida. You can see this building here on the screen. This is actually our building. I'm actually broadcasting out of that building here today. The neat thing about this is that you can actually come to our building and you can get trained live in person. We actually have a full Forex education, and we also have a stock and options program here as well. We have had over 30,000 students have gone through our program here. We just moved into our brand new 70,000 square foot trading and training facility here back in April. So we have students that come to our building on a daily basis. They get trained live in person. For those of you who would like to go through our training program. Now, we are getting a little bit of press here. We are on the most recent Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies. With the letter here, we're mentioning the same breath as Under Armour, Microsoft, GoPro. So the only reason this continues if we keep delivering results for our students, helping students like myself and other students, help them to get results in these markets here. So let's pull the market scanner here. But before we do, let me get an idea of your type of trading experience here. So if you are a stock and options trader, go ahead, type in stocks. If you're a Forex trader, type in Forex. If you trade both, type in both. I want to get an idea here to see which one I'm going to spend a little bit more time on here today here. So, okay, yeah, look, yeah, just kind of figured, yeah, it looks like about 90% of you are stock and options traders here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. For those of you that are brand new to the Forex, don't worry, I'm going to get you up to speed here in just a second so that when we do go in here, I will show you how to use this for stock market, and I'll show you how you can utilize options with it as well. I also show you how to use it for the Forex market. Before we jump in, though, let me just give you a quick 101 on what the Forex market is for those of you who are brand new. In the Forex market, what you're doing is you're trading currencies. You're trading the pound versus the dollar, the Aussie versus the yen, that sort of thing, in an attempt to figure out which one's going to gain in value against the other. Now, the Forex market, it is the largest financial market. There's limitless amounts of liquidity. The other neat thing about the Forex market is that you can actually trade it 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. I was actually just up the other night at about 2 o'clock trading around the announcement that came out with the Bank of Japan. So neat thing about the Forex market is you can trade it 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. The other neat thing about the Forex market is that there's only about 60 different currency pairs to trade. So unlike the stock market, we have over 40,000 stocks to look at. In the Forex market, there's only about 60 currency pairs to trade. With Market Traders Institute, because we have 22 years of experience, we will show you which ones to pay the most attention to, and we also will teach you the secrets to trading them as well, for those of you that would like to go through our full education. Now, one of the things I'll explain to everybody here is that in the Forex market, what we're trying to do is capture what are called pips. If you're not familiar with this, you might want to write this down. PIP, it stands for price interest point. So if we were looking for a monetary measure of value that is less than a penny, it would be equivalent to what's called a pip. So just as a penny represents 1/100th of a US dollar, there's 100 pennies in a US dollar, there are 100 pips in a penny. So if you look at this number here, the first two digits represent the cents, the last two digits here, they represent the pip. So just as there are 100 pennies in a US dollar, there are 100 pips in a penny. A pip, it represents 1/100th of a penny. Now, our goal is to capture pips in this market. Now, to find out how much your pips are worth, we generally trade in lots here. This lots here, it's because of the leverage that's provided by your broker. If you were trading with a micro lot trading account, basically it's about a $20 investment from your trading account. Each pip that you capture is worth about 10 cents. So if you were to capture 100 pips, you would generate a profit of about $10. A mini lot, it's about a $200 investment from your trading account. Each pip is worth about $1. So if you were to capture about 100 pips, it would be the equivalent of about $100 in profit. Standard lot is the standard by which most traders strive to achieve in this market. It's about a $2,000 investment from your trading account. Each pip that you capture is worth $10. So if you were to capture 100 pips on a trade, you generate a profit of about $1,000. So it's got a little bit of generalities here to get everybody up to speed here. Let's go into the market and let's start to talk about how we actually utilize technology to not only trade stocks but also to trade the Forex market as well. So anything about the market scanners, like I said, we utilize technology to help us find our trades. I'm going to show you a little bit of how you can actually combine a little bit of analysis here to do that as well. So I know for many of you, a lot of brand new traders here, what generally happens if you pull up your charts, some of you might be scratching your head wondering, well, how do you start? Where do you even start looking for trades as far as in stocks or, like I said, in the Forex market as well? So let me quickly show you how we're going to do this here. For instance, here, I'm going to pull up the market scanner, give you a little tutorial here on how it works. But what the market scanner is going to do is it's going to scan the market looking for opportunities. And that's going to come back based on your criteria, let you know what the opportunities that are going on right now. So for instance, here with this Forex trade here on the pound US dollar, what it's telling us here, it's giving us our entry, which is right here, our stop loss, our profit targets. It's all already done for you. Now, the neat thing about the market scanner is that you can use it as a standalone tool, or I'm going to show you here I can combine some analysis to give you a little corroboration here to make sure that it is going in the right direction for you here. So what I'm going to do is, if you've been through these last several investor inspirations over the last month or two, I've been showing trade opportunities here, just like I'm going to show you here today. This is one from Facebook from about 2 months ago, beginning of June. Here's what happened. It told us that our pre-sell on Facebook was 117.74. First profit target was 116.88. Second profit target was 114.85, and it told us our stop loss was at 118.94. So here's what ended up happening. This is the actual trade I showed in that investor inspiration that day. Right there is our entry. We were shorting the market at 117.74. Within a couple hours, it came down to profit target number 1. Generated profit of 86 cents a share, and then it came down a couple hours later and hit profit target number 2, which was $3 here. Now, one of the things here you might notice here is it says 2 to 1. I'm not going to go into that here in just a second here, explain to you how you can utilize risk management as far as on these trades. You're probably not going to want a trade that doesn't meet your risk management here. So in this case here, profit target number 2 was a 2 to 1 risk ratio. We're going after 2 times as much as what we were risking on this trade to go after that. So that's how we would set up a stock trade. Let me just quickly walk you through a Forex trade. We're actually going to jump in. I'm actually going to show you some of these opportunities that are going on right now. So here was the pound Canadian. It told us our pre-sell was 1.8508. First profit target was 18327. Second profit target was 18075. And here's what ended up happening here. Our entry was right there at 1.8508. Came down here and hit profit target number 1. That was 182 pips of movement that were captured right there. And then it came down here and hit profit target number 2, 438 pips right there. So once again, actual scan that was shown here on that Investor Inspiration webinar. Once again, for those you wonder, well, how much is that worth? If you were trading a mini lot on this trade right here for profit target number 1, that would be $182 about. Profit target number 2 would be $438. If you're trading a standard lot, that would be about $1,820 on profit target number 1, and profit target number 2 would be about $4,380 on that one here. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead, let's jump in. I'm going to pull up my charts here, and let's go ahead, let's jump in. Let me show you how the market scanner works. I'll come back in here, I'll show you some of these previous trades here. These are some of the trades that have been called in these recent Investor Inspiration webinars here. We'll pull these up here in just a second. But I know a lot of you, you're looking forward to seeing how the scanner works. Let's go ahead, let's dive in right now. In fact, actually I can show you here, let me show you these two here before we jump in. Here's a scan that the market scanner called on target here. This is our entry right there at 69.54. Profit target number 1 up $1.30. Profit target number 2, 263. We were risking 93 cents on this trade, so it was about a little bit more than a 1-to-1 risk ratio. Profit target number 1, a little bit less than a 3-to-1 on profit target number 2. Now, I know some of you might be wondering here, what are these other lines here? What's this going on right here? This is something else that we teach, and probably a lot of you here, you're already familiar with what these are. These are called Fibonaccis. In fact, let me go ahead and quickly explain to you what Fibonaccis are before we jump in here. Fibonaccis, what they help to do is they help to measure these wave movements in the market. Each one of these lines below this gray line right here, these are called retracement lines, and each one is a hidden level of support. So what we're looking for is the market to come down here and hit one of these lines and then U-turn. Now we're also looking for it to come up and hit its corresponding line above that gray line. These are called extension lines. So what we have found is the market, what it tends to do is it tends to move in what's called an A, B, C, D pattern. And what the market scanner is going to help us do is going to help us to identify these. And in fact, what happened here is it came down here, pulled back at a red retracement level, and then it U-turned, and you see here it hit profit target number 1, profit target number 2, and then it hit our D extension right there. Then it continued to keep going up, and what we could do simply if we wanted to, and the other thing I'm going to show you here in just a second, what's going to happen is that the market scanner, when it comes up and hits these profit targets, it's going to move your stop loss up, locking in some of these profits as you're going along here. So I just want to go ahead here. This was target here, showing you here. It's hit that. We would then have a new Fibonacci swing. We would then have our new A to be just like that, and so on. It would continue just like that here. So that was on target. Let me go ahead and I'll pull up. This is on the Australian dollar, Japanese yen to show you a Forex trade here. Now I know a lot of you might be saying, well, William, probably going to show us a bunch of winning trades here. Let me show you here an example of what happens when you have a losing trade. This is one that we called here about a month or so ago on the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. The scanner said that this was our entry right there. So we entered into the market. We would be buying into the market right there on the Aussie yen. It came up about 150 pips. Now, as I'm going to show you here in just a second, the market scanner probably would move your stop loss up, lock some of that in. And some of you probably be okay, probably be happy capturing 150 pips. You might even go ahead and close out on your trade, maybe after 100, 125. What happens? It came up there, U-turn, eventually came down, and we did get stopped out. And like I said, probably the stop loss would have eventually been moved up either to break even or you would have locked in some profit. Now, here's what ended up happening, though. The market did eventually U-turn, and then it did hit profit target number 1 and profit target number 2. So once again, you're not going to win every single trade. If you probably would have locked in some pips on this one here, or if you simply were going more for a long-term type of trade, you eventually would have hit profit target number 1 and profit target number 2 on that one here. But I just want to go ahead and show you an example here, what happens when the market goes against you. But let's go ahead, let's pull up the market scanner, and I'll walk you through and show you how we do this here. Now, I know a lot of you here, you're stock traders, so we're going to go ahead, we'll do a quick scan here on stocks, show you some opportunities that are going on, and I'll ask you for a couple ticker symbols. We'll do a quick scan here and see if there's anything that you want to look at here. But let me go ahead and show you how the market scanner works. A little bit about the market scanner. It's going to provide you with a bunch of market information. Up here, it's going to give you market information. Obviously, the market's closed right now, so this is based off of what happened as of yesterday, but it provides you with market information. It also provides you with a lot of other information as well. So for instance, let's say that we were looking at Apple, AAPL. We can come in here. This is the most recent quote on Apple. We can pull up recent trades. I'm going to show you here in just a second for my options traders. You can actually pull up the options chain right from the market scanner as well. Like I said, as part of our education, we actually teach our students on how to find the best options for those of you that are options traders. Oops, let me pull that back up again. Let me put that back on Apple again. And you can pull up the recent quotes. Recent trades, options, your charts, financials, earnings, analyst information, that sort of thing. It's all provided here, right here. It's kind of like a one-stop shop showing you here right in the market scanner. Now, the market scanner is used for stocks, ETFs, futures, and the Forex. Now, for those of you that choose to take advantage of the market scanner here today, I am going to show you how to use it for stocks and the Forex. We will provide you with feeds for both stocks and for the Forex. So for those of you that are futures traders, we can try to set you up with that as well. I'll show you an 800 number you can call on Monday. We can see if maybe we can add that to you, maybe for a little bit more of a fee. I'm not so sure how they would work that out. All I know is I can provide you with the stock and the Forex feed for this scanner here today. So let's go ahead, let's jump in. Let's show you how we do a quick scan here. Well, first of all, we're going to pick our time frame. I'm just going to go ahead. It defaults to a daily signal. We'll just leave that as a daily, but depending on what type of signal or type of time frame you'd like to trade on, you can go ahead and pick that. You can choose either a conservative or aggressive. That's based on your stop loss. If you want a conservative stop loss when it moves up, or an aggressive one. You can also choose different indexes here. If you have a specific index that you look at, we're just going to leave that at all stocks. And you can either choose to be bullish or bearish on the long term or the short term. We'll just go ahead, we'll just leave this as this, and we just hit scan all. And what the market scanner is going to do is going to quickly scan the market, and it comes back and it tells us that we would have, based on the signals that the scanner is giving us here, we'd be winning 5,200 of the trades it's calling. We'd be losing about 1,575, and there'd be about 2,300 that we would want to stay out, giving us about a 76% winning percentage of these open signals that the scanner's calling right now. First thing, like I said, one of the things you're probably going to notice is that that's still a lot of trades to be looking at here. A lot of trades we'd be looking at, and a lot of them here, 2 cents, $1, 36 cents. We're probably not going to be wanting to look at these as well. And some of them have already hit their first profit targets here. You see here this with TSRI, it's already hit profit target number 1, profit target number 2. It's up about 18% on that one. So what we do is we can come in here, we can refine this a little bit. I mean, that's already narrowed it down to about 10,000 stocks, but we can come in here, let's narrow this down. Let's set our minimum price at 20, and we'll set our minimum volume at around 10 million. And we hit scan all, and then it comes back and it narrows it down a little bit better. This is now saying that there's 34 winning trades, 4 losing, 9 they're flat. But once again, one of the first things you're going to notice here is a lot of these here, they've already hit profit target number 1 and profit target number 2. So there's still some opportunities to get into these, but what we're really looking for are what are called pre-buy and pre-sell opportunities, like on AT&T right here. So let me show you how we quickly find these pre-buy opportunities. You simply come in here and we hit pre-buy. Now, what these pre-buy opportunities are going to do, this is to say, hey, take a look at these stocks. So like I said, there's over 40,000 different stocks you can watch and trade. What the market scanner is going to do is going to say, hey, look at AT&T, Devon Energy, Molson Coors, and Barrick Gold. It's saying here these 4 are pre-buy opportunities meeting your criteria you might want to take a look at right now. Now, once again, the market scanner, it's a standalone tool. If we wanted to, we can simply come in here. For instance, on AT&T, it's telling us that our pre-buy is at 43.40. First profit target's 44.32. Second profit target's 45.25, and our stop loss is set at 42.48. Now, here's a little thing that I like to utilize, however, is that I like to use proper risk management on these trades here. So in this case here on AT&T, we're risking about $1 going after about 90 cents. Probably not the best opportunity right there. Profit target number 2 is at 45.25. So even then, it's only about a 2-to-1 risk ratio or so. We got Devon Energy, similar situation. We're risking probably a little bit about $1.50 going after, not even $1 on that one. Molson Coors, same thing. Now, ABX, I've already taken a look at this one here. Here's the thing here is that it's telling us to get in at 22.11. Our stop loss on this is at 20.94. So on ABX right here, our risk is about $1.17. If you look at our first profit target, it's at 28.99. So we're looking at almost a $7 profit target. So it's about a 6-to-1 risk-reward ratio. And then profit target number 2, it's almost an $11 opportunity here. So we'd be going after about a 9-to-1 risk ratio. So we're going to we'll take a look at ABX. Let me show you here how we can actually utilize this. We can pull this up, and let's set this over here to candles. And like I said, the scanner is going to tell us, hey, get in at 22, go long, buy the market at 22.11. Set your first profit target at 28.99, where you take a partial profit target there, and then we'd have profit target number 2 is at 32.84, and then if you come down here, it's telling us that our stop loss is at 20.94, just like that here. So let me go ahead and let me show you here how we can do this. A couple different ways of doing this here. In fact, I already should have this set up for time's sake here. There we go. So what we would do is we would come in here. In fact, let me delete. I'll delete that. I've already come in here. It's telling us to buy into the market at 22.11. First profit target's at $6.88. Second profit target's up here at 10.73. So our risk is $1.17. So we're risking a little more than $1 going after almost 7. So it's about a 6-to-1 risk ratio at profit target number 1, 9-to-1 risk reward ratio at profit target number 2. So pretty good risk management on this one right here. You're only risking about $1 to go after 6 or 9. Now, For those of you that like a little bit of corroboration on this, like I said, you can use the scanner as a standalone tool. I just showed you that on one of those recent scans, we're at about a 76% success ratio. But for those of you that like to do some analysis, I'll show you here what I do on this. Let's go ahead, let's enlarge this here. One of the things I do is I use those Fibonacci. So if we come in here, we spread our Fibonacci's from the A to the B, just like that. And I'm not going to go into a lot of talking here about Fibonacci's. We do teach Fibonacci's as part of our education. We can teach ideas. In fact, actually, we even have, I'll see if I can demonstrate this in a little while. We also have some auto tools. We have an auto Fibonacci tool, an auto trend line tool. These tools will automatically draw your Fibonacci's for you and your trend lines. We even have support and resistance and that sort of thing that's built into this as well. But let's come in here. So here's what our Fibonacci's are telling us, that here's our A to B boundary. The market pulls back and forms its C right here at a red retracement level, right here, right there at the just about at the 0.50. So what this is telling me is to look for the market to come up here to extend. It's going to retrace and then extend. We're looking for it to come up here right around 27.98, almost within almost within $1 of where it's telling us profit target number 1 is. So not too bad. We got a little bit of a Fibonacci corroboration on this. And another neat thing about this is that for those of you who like to do some analysis, you can add your stochastics to this. You can also come in here if you want to. You can come in here and draw a trend line. And you can see here the market is pull back, U-turn, and we'd be looking to buy into this here. So might be looking at this one on Monday here, ABX. Once again, scanners calling this here, and probably what's going to happen, my experience has shown that typically what happens on type of trades like this is that what's going to happen is the market's probably going to come up. In this case right here, like I said, these Fibonacci's, they're hidden levels of support below your B level, below this gray line. Above this B level, these are hidden levels of resistance. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see what might happen is this might come up here to our red extension, and it might lose a little bit of steam right there. And then what might happen is that it might come down. It might retrace a little bit, just like that, and then come up here and hit your first profit target. It might come up and do it just like that, and it will continue to wave up. So what I'd be looking for is maybe not come up to the first profit target, maybe take a little bit of profit right there, and then see if it does in fact come up to your first profit target based on what the market scanner is calling you. So that was on ABX, and we'll see how this goes here on Monday. Now, once again, for those of you, in fact, let's pull this back over to the side. For my options traders, you can in fact pull the options chain right up here from the market scanner. Like I said, I'm not going to go in here. This is to show you how to use a scanner, but we do provide a full education teaching our students on how to use and how to find the best options that meet our specific criteria here. So I'm not going to go into that here today, but I just want to go ahead and show that here. But what I'm going to do is we have a little bit of time. I am going to pull this up here and show you how to use it for the Forex market. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to reset my scanner, and we'll make this a little bit interactive here today. It's a Saturday. We have a little bit of time here to spend. What I want to do is I'm going to go ahead, for those of you that would like for me to look at specific ticker symbols, there's a company you want me to look at, go ahead, type their ticker symbol in. I'll take a couple of those right now. We'll do a quick scan, and we'll see if there's any here that have a pre-buy opportunity or something you might want to look at here. Great. So, okay, yeah, I've got Apple. Thank you for that. We got AAPL, Caterpillar, CAT. We got that one as well. Netflix, good one on that one. NFLX. Let's see, Tesla. Anthony, that's a good one as well. I like Tesla. Let's see here. Barrington got that one as well. Facebook's another good one. Bed Bath & Beyond's another one here. So we got GE. We got Target. And we have Google, Alphabet. So let's go ahead. Let's do a quick search here and let's see what we got going on. And let's see here. So we had Google, Alphabet. It's hit both of its profit targets. So in this case here with Google, who was that? I think that was our Alfred said Google. Yeah, right there. Our entry was on the 13th. We hit profit target number 1, profit target number 2. Let me go ahead and I'm going to pull this one up and show you here kind of how the market scanner works. It's hit both of its profit targets. So let's go ahead, let's set this up. And like I said before, the neat thing about this is that there was our entry at 722.95. It hit profit target number 1, profit target number 2. We've moved our stop loss up to profit target number 1. So we've already locked in about $26 in profit off of that one right there. $26 per share in profit off of Google. Let's see what else we got here. So it doesn't look like we have any pre-buy opportunities. The closest one here is Bed Bath & Beyond. I think that was Jason that called that one out right there. So we got in on July 17th. We've hit, actually, let's see, let's pull this one up here. Let's see where we are with that one. We haven't hit our profit targets. Excuse me. So yeah, so we're still very new to this trade right there. But one of the things that we've noticed here on Bed Bath & Beyond, it's saying here that on the 15 minutes, the 30, the 60, 120, 240, and daily, we have bullish signals on each of those here. So I've got a little bit of an idea on Bed Bath & Beyond. That's one we like looking at as well. Now, for those of you that might be wondering, well, how do you make money when the market's going down? It's called shorting the market. Let me show you here what happens here on Netflix. Netflix, we're calling a short trade on this one. So what's telling you here is we're going to, okay, so this one here looks like here that we would have, this is the losing trade I was showing you right here. We have entered short in the market at 85, 81. Looks like we're pretty close. Actually, it's come up here, almost kissed our stop loss, but it looks like it is U-turning. So it looks like the market scanner is giving us a little bit of room to breathe here, letting the market move. So it looks like we still might have a little bit of a bearish movement on the 60 and the weekly. It's telling us that we have a bearish movement. So we still might be able to still come down, and we still might be able to get some profit off this Netflix one here. So who called that one? Let me see if I can go back here. So that was Hitesh. Yeah, Hitesh right here on the daily time frame. Yeah, it's saying right here on that right there. So that was on here, the showing you here how to use this for the stock market. Let me come back in here. Let's reset the scanner. For my Forex traders, and those of you that might be interested in trading the Forex market, let's switch this over to the Forex market, and we'll go ahead and we'll start doing this right here. So the other thing I want to explain to everybody here is that I'm not going to go into a lot of detail showing you here, but we also provide, you can actually set up a watch list. If there are specific stocks that you like to watch, you can come in here and set up your watch list, and the scanner will keep an eye on those in your watch list right there. We'll teach you some tutorials on that, how to do that as well. Let's go ahead and let's switch this over to the Forex market. And the Forex market's the exact same thing. We come in here, we select our time frame, whether we want to be conservative or aggressive. With the Forex market, however, you can either choose to do the whole Forex market, or if you want to do basket trading, specific currency that you like to trade, we can do that as well. And same thing, long-term and short-term, very bullish and very bearish on the short-term and long-term. So let's do a quick scan, and let's see what comes back here. And just like I showed you before, it's going to come back. In this case here, we'd be looking at 7 winning trades, 9 losing, 12 we would want to stay out of. On the Aussie Canadian, we would be up about 146 pips on this one, so we closed out on that one from about 2 months ago. So we do have a couple pre-buys here. We have the New Zealand Canadian, we have the New Zealand dollar, and we have the Euro, US dollar, and a pre-sell. But I'm going to come in here, let me show you here how we can just simply pull up the pre-sells, sorry, the pre-buys, make this very simple to look here. So once again, the Forex market's a little bit different. Like I said, there's about 20 currency pairs to watch. In this case right here, the scanner's saying to take a look at the Kiwi Canadian dollar, the Kiwi US dollar, and the Euro US dollar. So same thing for those of you that like to trade with proper risk management. On the New Zealand Canadian dollar, looks like on this one right here, we'd be looking at risking about 180 pips, going after about 180. And profit target number 2 is about 370. US dollar Canadian, I'm sorry, New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Let's see here. We're looking at this one here, about 100, a little bit more than a 1-to-1 on that one. And then your second profit target is about 2.5, 2.5. And then we have the Euro, US dollar, same thing here. But I'm gonna go ahead. Let's pull up. Let's pull up the New Zealand Canadian dollar. We're just gonna pull that one up here. I'll show you the same thing of what we do on this. In fact, actually, let me see if I have that already set up here. I guess I don't, so we'll go ahead and we'll pull that up then. So let's go ahead. Once again, it's telling us here to buy into the market at 94.34. First profit target's at 0.9622. Second profit target's at 9.981. Markets here on the 122.40, 480 daily and weekly giving us bullish signals. And on this one right here, our stop loss is at 0.9245. So let's go ahead, let's move this over to the side. We'll go ahead, we'll pull this up. And that was the New Zealand Canadian dollar, just like that on a daily. Now let's go ahead, let's pull that chart up here. Now, Michael just asking about, was asking about this charting platform here. Yeah, this charting platform is, we provide this to our students as part of our education here. So yeah, there's a lot of neat, nice built-in, nice bells and whistles that are built into this here. So here's our New Zealand Canadian dollar. Let's push this over here to the side. And, oops, I'm going to have to move this over here just a little bit. There we go. I'll pull this back over. And let's see here. So we're looking at here, our pre-buy is 0.9622. .94. Let me just draw these lines here, and I'll just set these up so we can show you exactly what's going on here. So pre-buy is at 0.9434. Right there. So what it's telling us, in fact, yeah, who was that? Yeah, Rogers is asking about the pre-buy. Yeah, pre-buy is what it's telling us is that when the market comes up and triggers this Rog, we're going to look to buy into the market. In this case, on the Kiwi Canadian dollar, we're going to look to buy at 0.9434. Our first profit target is telling us is at 96.22. Make that blue to match what's on the scanner. Right there. And then our second profit target is right here. And that is 0.981. Make that orange to match the scanner. And it's telling us our stop loss here is going to be at 0.9245. We'll make that red for our stop loss. So like I said, we're looking at about, in fact, so everybody see where I'm getting this information. I'm basically taking this information, taking it right from the scanner, and putting it right onto our charts here. Now, once again, like I said, same thing with the stock market. If you wanted to, simply enter this information in your broker's platform, trade it as is. But if you're like me, I like to do a little bit of analysis to corroborate here. So in this case here, let's come in here. So our Fibonacci's from our A to our B, just like that. And what we got here is there's our A. Whoops, actually, it looks like probably, yeah, that's probably more like it right there. There's our A to B, and then the market comes down, went up a little bit, came down, and it U-turned right here at our first red retracement level. So we'd be looking for the market to extend up to our red extension, which is just a little bit more than what our first profit target is right here. So a little bit of a Fibonacci corroboration on that. And if you want a little bit more, if we want to come in here and draw a trend line, we can draw an aggressive trend line just like that. And you can see here the market did in fact pull back, U-turned. Even for those of you that are familiar with candlestick formations, looks like we had a Morningstar candlestick formation right here at that U-turn. So scanner saying, hey, buy the market. We have a little bit of corroboration telling us here regarding our analysis. We're going after, what I say, we're going after about 191 pips. We're risking about the same thing, about 190. Profit target number 2 is at 374. So that's about a 2.5 to 1 risk ratio going after profit target number 2. Profit target number 1 is about a 1 to 1. Now, I know for a lot of you here, some of you, my Forex traders, you might be saying, well, hold on a second. We're risking 191 pips on this here. That might be a little bit more as far as your equity management regarding your trading account. I am showing you this on a daily time frame. Here's what you can do. You can take this information and use this as a long-term indicator. Put this information, if you trade on a 1 hour or 2 hour time frame, take the signals the scanner's showing you, put it onto a 1 hour, 2 hour time frame, and then trade it at a much lower level like that. Trade it using your Fibonacci's, using your analysis on however you decide you want to trade that here. But use this, you can use this as long-term or short-term, or like I said, you go ahead into the scanner, choose this on whatever time frame you would like to do that as well. So I'm running out of time here today. It's kind of hard to go in and kind of do a lot of this here in about 45 minutes, but what I'm going to do is to kind of give you an idea, show you some more of these trades that the scanner has called in a couple of these last investor inspiration webinars. I've already showed you here this Facebook one. Let me show you, this is one that was called a couple weeks ago on HCP. This is our entry right there. Market said to buy the market right there at 34.60. There's our profit target number 1. Profit target number 2 is hit. There's our D extension right there. And what we would do at this point, if we want to continue this trade, we would move our stop loss up, and we can simply come in here with our new Fibonacci's, and we'd have an A, B, C, and you see right there, it looks like we probably hit our D extension right about there as well. In fact, to show you here, look at this. Showing you how these Fibonacci's work. Right there, we had our A, B, very shallow retracement. The market came up right there, hit that, and pulled back once again here. So kind of, for those of you who are not familiar with how Fibonacci's work, fantastic concept. Let me see if I can show you one more here. Let's see here. There's MPC, AT&T. This is another trade that was called one of these investor inspirations. There was their entry right there. I think we were doing this previous AB. In fact, let me delete that so it doesn't confuse everybody here. There's our AB, there's our C, the pullback. once again, corroboration, market scanners tell us our first profit target's right there, almost in line with where Fibonacci's are telling us. We hit profit target number 1, profit target number 2, and then at that point, our Fibonacci's, we would redraw them, and there was our D extension. It came up and hit that, and then if we were to draw our new Fibonacci's, once again, to show you this concept, yeah, I got a couple of you typing in, wow, yeah, look at that right there. There's our A, B, C, the market comes up, hits our D extension, pulls back. So yeah, for those of you not familiar with Fibonacci's, hidden levels of support and resistance here. There's a little bit more to this. We can teach you and show you how that works as well, but I just want to show everybody how the Fibonacci's can help you along with the scanner. Use the scanner to help you call the trades and then use your analysis on top of it to make sure that's what you're looking for here. In fact, let me show you a Forex one as well. Here's a Forex trade. That was in one of our previous investor inspiration webinars as well. Here's our A to B on our Fibonacci's. The market pulls back right here, told us to buy in the market right there. The market came up, hit profit target number 1, which is right there once again, almost at that hidden level support right there of resistance. Our second hidden level resistance, and if we draw our new Fibonacci's, just like this. And then there's your A, B, shallow, comes up, hits that second extension just like that. So there's a couple different ways of trading it. I'm going to show you here how we'll provide you some tutorials, not only how to use the scanner. For those of you who'd like to do this as well, we can show you how to do that here. So what I'm going to do now is, for those of you, a couple of you are asking, well, how do we get this here? What I'll explain to everybody here is that normally with our market scanner, normally you would have to be a student of Market Traders Institute to get this. In fact, actually, for those of you, if I do have a students of Market Traders Institute here, the market scanner, it is built right into the charting platform here. So if you do have our charting platform, you can access the market scanner just like I showed you here. It's based right in our charts. Now, for those of you who wonder, well, if you're not a student, you don't have the charts, how do you get access to this? Let me go ahead and pull that up for you here. The scanner is web-based as well. So for those of you that are not students and you want to take us for a test drive here today, you can use this in a browser. I'm showing you this right now. This is in Microsoft Edge. You can use this in Firefox and Google Chrome. The other neat thing about this is that if you have a mobile device, like a tablet, I have an Android tablet, I can open this up in Google Chrome or Firefox, just like I'm showing you here. I have a 10-inch tablet. It's very nice to have that mobile-based, and you can use the scanner just like that here. Now, as part of this here as well, we're going to give you access to our tutorials on how to use the market scanner here. So you'll get the video tutorials on how to use it. They'll even teach you a couple different strategies here, showing you how to utilize some strategies as far as trading with it. And we have a bunch of frequently asked questions here. For those of you that do have a lot of questions, you can come in here and you can get them answered here. We do provide you with, there's our customer service email, and there is our phone number as well. I'll pull this back up here at the end of the webinar if you have any additional questions beyond what I'm showing you here today. But what I want to do is, for those of you that are asking, well, how do we get this here? Once again, it's going to give you, as part of the market scanner, these pre-buy and pre-sell condition opportunities here, showing you, kind of give you a hint, hey, this is where you should get in, this is where you should get out. You can also have your predetermined risk-reward ratio. Use the scanner just like I showed you here today. If it doesn't meet your risk management, don't take the trade. But you can see what your risk is on that trade. I showed you that one where we have a 6-to-1 risk ratio. For a lot of you, that probably meets it here. You can customize your time frames, and like I said, there's also customized watch lists that if you have stocks or different currency pairs that you want to put into a watch list, the market scanner will go ahead and it can keep an eye on those for you as well here. So as part of this here today, you will get to take the scanner for a test drive. You'll get the scanner software, just like I showed you. If you're, like I said, if you're a student, you have our charting, you can access the charting. If you're not a student, you can access it through a web browser. We'll give you that quick start training. So you can actually get this in your hands here today, go through the tutorials, go through, get up to speed so that by Monday, or actually by tomorrow night, the Forex market opens up at about 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, the stock market on Monday morning, you'll be all set up to have an idea of how this works here. We'll also give you about $2,000 worth of Forex profit boosting free bonuses that are included as part of this here. And for those of you that choose to go use the market scanner, as long as you are part of our taking this as far as part of the tuition, the subscription on this, you will get a lifetime of support. You will get access to our customer service as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you 14 days to take the scanner for a test drive risk-free. So that means today, to get this in your hands here today, take it for the next 2 weeks, take it for a test drive. If you don't find the value in this, or even if you do find the value, at least you've given that test drive here, and it's a risk-free money-back guarantee here today. Now, for those of you who wonder, well, how much does it cost? Once again, if you were normally part of one of our students, normally we charge our students about $299 a month to get access to this as part of the subscription. But like I said, today we got something very special because you don't have to be a student of Market Traders Institute to get this here. As part of investor inspiration here today, here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually take $200 off of your first month. So that means today, as part of this here today, it's only going to cost you $99 for the first month. And for those of you that choose to go beyond the first month, it is on a month-to-month basis. We will get you locked in as part of our Investor Inspiration Special. It's only going to cost you $199 a month thereafter. Now, there isn't any long-term commitments. All you're simply doing is committing on a month-to-month basis. In this case here, as part of our Investor Inspiration Special, it's only going to cost you $99 for the first month, and then $199 a month thereafter. Now, here's what I want everybody to focus on, however. We're giving you 14 days to take it for a test drive risk-free. So what we're going to do is I'm going to send out a link right now. I'll go ahead and I'm going to send out this link right now to everybody here in the room. You click on the link and I'm going to show you how to register for this here today. What you'll do is you'll go ahead, you can register to take this for a 14-day test drive. As long as within those first 14 days, once again, if you find the value in this and you want to choose to continue, we'll get you locked in for $99 for your first month and $199 a month thereafter. However, if you get the market scan in your hands here today, over the next 2 weeks, if you don't find the value in this, you simply cancel within those first 2 weeks. I'll show you how easy it is to cancel this, and it won't cost you a thing. You'll get your $99 back as part of this here today. So I'm going to have sent out that link here today. Yeah, see, a lot of you asked some questions here. I'm going to go ahead and I'll explain here in just a second here. Now, what I'm going to do is explain to you here. Some of you are asking about the free trial. Let me quickly explain to you what's going on here. Yeah, for the next 14 days, I'll show you here how to register for this when you click on that link. We're going to give you 2 weeks, 14 days, to take this for a test drive risk-free, meaning that what you'll do is you'll enter your payment information. I believe you will be charged, but I think you'll, within those 14 days, as long as you cancel within the 14 days, you'll get your $99 back. So essentially, it is a free trial as long as you cancel within those first 14 days. And once again, what we're doing is we're saying here, our money, our satisfaction guarantee, we guarantee you're going to find the value in using this scanner. However, within those first 14 days, if you don't find the value in this, or I hate to say this, even if you do find the value, if you want to take this for a risk-free opportunity here today, cancel within the first 14 days and it will get you a full 100% refund guarantee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send that link out one more time here today. Let me send this out to everybody here in the room. And yeah, if you're having trouble with the link here, let me go ahead and show you here what's going to happen when you click on that link. It's going to take you to this page right here. It's going to go over in detail explaining everything I just showed you here. Once again, to answer a couple of your questions, I see a couple of you asking about this right here. Yeah, it's $99 for the first month as part of this Investor Inspiration Special. You'll get everything I showed you here today, the scanner software, that quick start training guide, and we'll give you some Forex boosting profits. And as long as you remain a member, part of the subscription, we're going to give you lifetime support. I'll pull that customer service email up, and I'll pull up the 800 number up as well if you want to write that down here in just a second. Once again, like I said, it's a monthly subscription. This isn't some sort of long-term commitment. All you're doing right now today is going ahead, getting locked in for that $99 for the first month, and then you also you'll be billed $199 a month thereafter. But like I said, it's for the first 14 days. It's risk-free. So look at it for the first 14 days. Take it for the test drive. See if it actually meets the same criteria that I showed you here today. If you find the value in this, then you can choose to continue beyond. If not, simply cancel within the first 14 days. It's 100% money back guarantee. So what you would simply do is you'll enter your billing information. You'll also enter your payment information. You'll place your order. And what's going to happen is you'll probably instantaneously or within a minute or two get an email confirming that you are locked in with this special. And then shortly after that, you will get another email that's going to give you your login information for the scanner here. And it'll give you login information to get access to this back-end portal where you'll be able to pull up all that I'm showing you right here. You'll pull up those tutorial videos. You'll pull up the strategies here, trading around it, and all these frequently asked questions. So you can take the weekend here, go through, get up to speed on this here. Now, for those who wonder how easy it is here to cancel, all you simply do is come up here to your account, cancel your membership. As long as you cancel within those first 14 days, it's a risk-free opportunity here. So it's a 14-day test drive. You'll get a full money back guarantee within this first 14 days. If you choose to continue paying beyond the 14 days, it's $99 a month here. Now, yeah, Tom's asking a good question here. Tom's saying, do you need Thinkorswim or another platform. You can use whatever platform you want here. All I'm showing you here today, what you're going to get is access to the scanner. Now, if you're, for those of you like Tom, I'm not sure, Tom, if you're a student of Market Traders Institute, I'm assuming if you're using Thinkorswim, you're probably not. What this is, it's web-based here. So as long as you have a web browser, I'm showing you this right now in Microsoft Edge. You can pull this up in Firefox, Google Chrome. As long as you have a web browser, we'll give you the URL, we'll give you your login information. You simply log in and you'll get access to the scanner. And then whatever charting platform you want to use, that's up to you. Yeah, you're not going to use whatever broker you want to use, that's up to you as well. I'm simply showing you here the scanner. Now, once again, those of you that want to be part of our education, we will provide you with charting. There's a little bit more to that. We can later on explain that to you if you want to go ahead and give us a phone call on Monday as far as getting educated on how to trade the Forex market or some of those things here. So once again, it's a 2-week test drive. Yeah, a couple of you asking me to send out the scanner, the link here to get that scanner. Yeah, if anybody's having trouble with the link, please let me know. Sometimes these bit.ly links are a little bit of a trouble here. If you are registering for it, just go ahead and let me know that you did get that confirmation email. I have about another 2-3 minutes here, so yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna still try to answer some of my questions here. But let's go ahead and let me answer some of these here. Now, once again, as part of the market scanner, hold on one second here. There we go. Yeah, so as part of this here, you'll get the market scanner, the software here to show you here to quickly identify high probability entries. You can create your own scan. As part of that tutorial, we'll also teach you how to create your own custom scan. And once again, very easy. Like I said, you can either use it as a standalone tool. For those of you that aren't traders yet, set up a demo account. Take a couple of these trades, just like I showed you here. Have the market scanner pull it up. Use proper risk management, proper equity management on your trades. See how it works. Take it for a 14-day test drive. If it doesn't work out, you know what? You've risked nothing here today. But if it does meet your trading style here and you feel it as a powerful tool that'll help you, more power to you. You got locked in here. You took it for that 14-day test drive. And we're also going to get you locked in for our special here today. So I have about 2 more minutes here. Yeah, a couple of you saying the link does not work. If anybody's having trouble with the link, please enter your email address. I will send the link out to you right here in just a second. So, but yeah, as part of this here today, yeah, once again, this is our Investor Inspiration Special. There is no long-term commitment. It is on a month-to-month basis. So what you're committing to here today is taking it for that 14-day test drive. Take it for the 2-week test drive. So like I said, use your own trading style with this as well. See if you find the benefit. If you do, you're locked in for $99 for the first month, $199 a month thereafter, and you can cancel at any time after that. There is no long-term subscription commitment here. But for those of you, once again, this is only for today. It is only for this Investor Inspiration webinar. Normally, we charge our students about $299 a month for this, so we're saving about $200 the first month, and we'll save about $100 a month thereafter here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and answer a couple questions here. Yeah, Carol's asking about the charting platform. Yeah, Carol, this charting platform is not included. This is our ultimate charting software here. But what we can do is if you are interested in the charting software, I do believe we also might have a trial subscription going on with this as well. So what I would do is suggest you do, go ahead, register for the scanner. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and pull up that link one more. I'm going to pull up the this portal here. If you guys have any questions regarding the scanner software, I'm sorry, the charting software here. There's our email address, ts@markettraders.com. There's our 800 number. For those of you that would like to find out more about our education, getting that software in the charting software in your hands, give us a phone call. But go ahead and register for the scanner here to get locked in with this here today, and then you can have that conversation on Monday as far as getting additional education if you like, and additional technology. Like I said, we are a training and a technology company. We do have that as well here. So I will pull this up here at the end again. So let me go through here a couple other questions here. Yeah, a couple of you are asking about the free trial. Yeah, it's basically a free trial for the first 14 days. What you'll do, let me walk everybody through that one last time. I have about 1 more minute. What you'll do is you'll come in here when you click on the link. Yeah, Calvin says he didn't get the link. A couple of you said you didn't get the link. I'm going to send that to you privately right now, Calvin. Let me send that out to you right now. Yeah, if anybody's having trouble with the link, please let me know. I'll send that out to you personally here, or I can email it to you. But yeah, here's the, once again, all the information I showed you here today. There's your billing information. You enter your payment information, place your order. Yeah, a couple of you are already saying that you have received your confirmation emails. Great on that. Yeah, you'll place your order. You'll get that confirmation, let you know you are locked in with this, and then you'll also probably within a couple of minutes get that link to be able to log into the the scanner itself into the backend portal. Yeah, we have the scanner. It's web-based. You can log in. We'll give you the URL, and we'll also give you the login information for that. And you come in here with your tutorials. Take some time this week and go over the tutorials. Get up to speed with this here and go through that here. So yeah, so so Tom, I see you're having trouble with that as well. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull up. I'm going to leave this on here for about 1 more minute because I'm about to end the webinar. But here's our customer service email. Here's our 800 number. Send us an email, give us a phone call on Monday if you're interested, like I said, in the charting software, the additional education. I'm simply just showing you here one of our tools. If you go to our website, go to our Facebook page, you'll see that we do provide quite a few different pieces of technology. We provide systems. We do provide training for not only the Forex, but also for stock and options as well. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, I got a couple of you here. Alex, I got your email. Maybe has any more questions here. I'm going to go ahead and send that out to everybody right now. So what I'm going to do, let me go ahead. In fact, let me just send out. I'll just go ahead and I'll send out this link right here. For those of you that are having trouble with the link, I'm going to send this out to everybody in the room right now. That link I just sent out, you click on that, that's going to take you directly to this page right here. So on that note, let me go ahead. I'll pull this back up here if anybody wants to write this down. That's our 800 number and our customer service number. And if you have any additional questions about that here. So I want to thank Investor Inspiration for asking us here. Those of you that typed your emails in, I will go ahead. If you type your email in, I will send you out that link in an email if you prefer to get access it that way. I got a couple of you, yeah, they're saying here you got your confirmations here. Dylan will get you down. Caleb, Jonathan, great, I appreciate that. So I'll stick around here for about 1 more minute after the webinar here to answer any more questions. If you're having trouble with the link, or if you'd like me to just email you that link directly, I'll go ahead and do that right now. So on that note, thank you everybody. Wish you the best in your trading, and thank Investor Inspiration for allowing us to do this here today.